Aloha everybody, this is Leighthan with another Ask How To video. So today I'm going to go over how to cover and correctly fill out a transcript request form. Now I know a lot of students are wondering, where do I get this form, how do I fill it out, and ultimately who do I turn this into so I can process this and get my transcripts sent wherever. Well, basically it's very simple how to do this and I'm going to go over it today. So first we're going to find out where the transcripts form is located. Now the easiest way to find it is on our website and it's the most accessible to students. So if you go on the KCC website, that's kcc.hawaii.edu, this is going to be your home page right here. This is a screenshot of the home page right here. Now if you notice on the very top right hand corner, there's a bright neon green Forms tab. You want to click on that Forms tab. It's going to bring you up to something like this. It's going to say Documents and Forms. It's going to have all our different forms that are located in the office, either for financial aid or even registration. So if you have to look for any other forms, they're located on this page. As you scroll down, it's going to be towards the bottom of the very first set of forms. It's going to say Request for Transcript right here. Third bullet point from the bottom before personal information. So you're going to click on there and make sure this is a PDF file, so hopefully your computer can read Acrobat. After you click on there, this is going to be what the transcript request form looks like. So before we actually fill this out with you, I want to go over some of the policies to make sure that you're able to turn this in when you fill it out. So if you notice on the very bottom left hand side corner, it's going to have our transcript policies right here. Now the transcript policies are basically things that you need to have either done or need to stay away from in order to turn your transcript in, and so that the admissions team can process it. So some of the rules are transcripts will not be released to a student with obligations. That means if you owe money for tuitions, or if you rented a book and you didn't return it from the library, or if you even have a parking ticket, you won't be able to process your transcript until you take care of those obligations, and you can pay those obligations off at the cashier's office located at Ilima 106. Okay, so the next bullet point is the transcripts are only issued to the request of the student with their authorized signature. What that means is that don't forget to sign the form right here in the signature request when you do turn this in, or else we won't be able to take it in. Official transcripts were only for credits earned at KCC, so if you have transfer credits from UH Manoa, WCC, or even an outside institution from the mainland, those credits that you've earned there won't be on this transcript because it's only credits earned at KCC. And the last thing is that you need to have a photo ID upon the time you pick it up, presented to whoever you're trying to get the transcript from. This is to securely say that you're picking up the transcript, and if you want somebody else to pick it up, say it's a family member or a friend, they can also pick it up too, but you need to list that, and they need to bring a picture ID, and I'll go over how to do that too a little bit later in this video. Okay, so now we got the general transcript policies down. We're going to go over how to actually fill this out. So on the very top of the page is going to have your personal information in this box right here above the line that I'm drawing. Okay, so enter your name, your first, last name, middle initial, and if you had a former name before in the school, you want to list that too so we can identify you. For this one right here, it's going to be your UH ID number or UH username. Stay away from using your social security numbers because we don't use those anymore for identifying a student. So either your UH ID name or your UH username. If you forgot it, you can always check on your UH portal under your profile. It will have your UH ID and your username. And remember, as always, your username is the first part of your email address right before the @hawaii.edu sign. So that's always your username if you forget. Don't forget to list your telephone number just in case we need to call you for a discrepancy, and your address, your local street address, everything like that, and your email address, which is your @hawaii.edu address only. Also list your date of birth and your attendance from. Now this part over here is kind of specific. Now if you need all your transcript credits from all the years that you attended KCC, you can put that in there, so you can just list all. But if you need a specific date, say for fall 2010 to spring 2011, you can list that fall of 10 to spring 11, and we'll only show the credits that you've earned within those semesters. Okay, so that's how to fill out the very top. The next portion is the fees. What does this cost me? So for a regular processing transcript, it takes 3 to 5 business days, and that costs $5. That's regular processing. So 3 to 5 business days roughly, and we'll send it out, or we'll get it done. Okay, and the next one is $15 charge. Now that's a rush processing fee. That takes 1 whole business day. So say if you request it on Thursday, it'll be ready by Friday the next day, right about noon. So 24 hours and it'll be ready. So you can list that if you need maybe 1 rush to 1 regular. Now what if I'm requesting maybe more than 1? What do I do about that? On the right hand side, these little columns right here, there's more than 1 request you can do. So don't just think if you need like 5 transcripts that you need to fill out 5 requests. No, you can get 5 of them with just 1 request form. So as you can see, we'll start off with request 1. How many copies do you need? You can list maybe 5 or 1 or 10, however you may need, but it needs to be in the same processing style. So if you need 5 rushed, you can list 5 rushed right here and just click off rush. Or if you need 10 regular, you can put 10 in here and then click regular. Now the next thing on this is your mailing instructions. This is how you want it to be sent. So how to figure out what these mean is there's instructions down here, underline mailing instructions. Now A is for sent now, so that means that you've already need your credits now. You're not waiting for a semester to finish for grades to be rolled after, say, this upcoming semester. You know your credits are done and you can send them out now. You can select A. Now B is a different one if you need to be sent after any specific semester. So say that you're in a semester now and you need a math grade to be on your transcript by this semester. What you can do is you fill out B, and then we'll wait to the end of the semester when you actually get the credits for that specific class, and then we'll send the transcript. Now the last option is C, that's sent after the degree is posted. This one is say if you're graduating this coming semester in, let's say, nursing, and you're waiting for your degree to be posted so that you can send it for a job. Now we'll wait for your degree and major to be posted along with your grades, and then we'll send it off after you've graduated. And you can list your degree and major, say nursing, and semester you graduated, let's say fall of 2011. You can list that in there. Okay, so you can list that out here. The next thing we have is to hold for pickup by. You can either list yourself, your name, or if it's a friend or family, you can list my friend, whoever their name is, or family, whoever they are, and they need to bring a picture ID when they come pick it up. The other option is you can mail it out to wherever, if it needs to be sent to the mainland for another school, or if we need to send it for a job somewhere in the state, we can send it out wherever you need to go. But you have to be specific, so whatever the address is, if it has a specific room or a specific person is going to, please list where you need this transcript to be sent to specifically, or else we'll just send it however you write it. This will be on your front of your envelopes for the mailing address wherever you need to be sent, so make sure it is specific. Okay, so that's the mailing option. The last thing we need to do is how to pay. So you can either pay for it by cash, debit card, or money order at the cashier's office. But if you want to say pay by credit card because you don't want to go to the cashier's office, you just want to turn this form in, let's say fax it in or mail it, you can list your credit card information right here, credit card payment information. So your whole entire information here. We only take Visa or MasterCard, so no American Express, things like that. Don't forget to list your expiration date, your card code, and your authorized amount. So if you have more than just $5, make sure you list the total amount. Maybe it's 50, maybe it's 100, depending on how much requests you need. And please don't forget to sign it. We won't take it in unless it's signed here under the card holder's signature, and make sure you sign the requests box right here that's dotted. That signature and the date we request, we need those, or else we won't be able to process it. And that's pretty much it. So there's a couple ways how to turn this in. You can either mail it to us if you're off island or in another state, right here at 4303 Diamond Head Road, Honolulu, Hawaii 96816. And you can address that to the Kekaulike Information and Service Center. Or you can hand it in at the Ilimo 102 office. You can fax it in also by scanning it and faxing it to 808-734-9896. Or you can scan it and email it to us at capinfo@hawaii.edu right there. Well, I hope this video was very useful for you, and thanks for listening. And remember, if you have any other questions, don't be afraid to email us at askhowto, that's A-S-S-K HOWTO @gmail.com, or find us on Imiloa.